Hey guys, Jack here. So, like I said in my last video, I'm a fan of Dragon Ball. And there are many things to talk about. Maybe I'll make a video series about these. But for now, I want to talk about the Supreme Beings, specifically the Kais and the Gods of Destruction. They're basically the gods of the Dragon Ball universe and every other universe beyond it. But instead of going over all of them, I figured I'd go over the top 10 facts for each species. And just to clarify, this will be a single top 10. I'll just be talking about, sometimes I'll just be specifically talking about the Kais, the Gods of Destruction, and sometimes both. And now, like in my last video, this is just first-hand knowledge from me. If I get facts wrong about the Kais and the Gods of Destruction, that's on me. Please don't call me out for it. I'm trying my best to remember. So with that out of the way, let's begin. Number 10. Linking. Now, I figured I'd start out with the fact that the Gods of Destruction and the Kais are linked together. Sorry. You see, if a Kai dies, a God of Destruction dies, and vice versa. We learned about this during the Dragon Ball Z movie, Battle of the Gods, which was adapted into the first arc of the Dragon Ball Super anime. We learned that it was Beerus who sealed Old Kai into the Z Sword. This as a way to hurt Old Kai without necessarily killing him. Of course, during the Buu saga, Old Kai was free from the Z Sword, and gave up his life so Goku could return. And gave up his life so Goku could be revived. Quick side note. The Earthbound Dragon Balls can't revive a person more than once. It's a weird rule, but who am I to judge? So this shows that no matter what being dies, a Kai and the God of Destruction are forever linked. Number 9. No battling other Gods of Destruction. Speaking of the Gods of Destruction, the Gods of Destruction have a certain rule. You can't fight Gods of Destructions from other universes. It's an important one because it ends up destabilizing both universes. As an example, Beerus, the God of Destruction from Universe 7, and Champa, the God of Destruction from Universe 6, who just happens to be Beerus' twin brother, have the most extreme case of sibling rivalry I've ever seen. I wish I was kidding. Anyway, it's up to their angels, Whis and Vados, to keep them separated. Because of this, Zeno, the king of all creation, and we'll get to him later, makes it a rule that if gods were ever able to fight each other, both universes would end up being destroyed. To work around this, Champa and Beerus usually find workarounds, like having a tournament, or playing a baseball game. It's weird. So, the point I'm trying to make is, if Gods of Destruction fight, both universes are essentially Number 8. Kai rules. Now, there's not really much rule of Kais I can remember at this point. However, a rule of the Kai is that you must create new life. Whether it becomes new planet, new species, whatever, new stars, new moons, you have to create. This usually falls to the Supreme Kais. Kais to create stuff. Yet we don't see that a lot in the Dragon Ball franchise. It's weird is all I'm saying. But the point is, if you're Supreme Kai, or any type of High Kai, you must create. Number 7. The Kai structure. Now, unlike the gods of destruction, the Kais have a hierarchy. The Supreme Kais are at the top of the food chains. They're the ones who create everything all over the universe. And below them are the Kai servants. Like Kibito, they serve their Kais, which they are still powerful but do not have much magical ability as the Supreme Kais. They're more of the fighter. Actually, they're lower. And next we get to the compass, what I like to call the compass Kais. Each Kais has the job. Each of those Kais have the ability to look after a certain galaxy in the universe. North, South, and so on. We know the North Kai the most, as we know, is King Kai, who is one of Goku's most popular teachers, aside from Master Roshi. He was responsible for teaching Goku the Kaioken, which translates to Fist of the Kais, that can multiply a user's power. However, if you go too far combined with a transformation, your energy gets all wacky woo! And the Spirit Bomb, which requires a pure heart, which is the fact that only Gohan and Goku are the only ones that can perform it. Yeah. And he continued to be Goku's teacher for most of the time of the Buu Saga. Since he was, dead. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Yeah, so the Kai structure goes Supreme Kais, goes Supreme Kais, Compass Kais, and Servant Kais. Number 7. Hang on, guys. Let's see. 10. Let's see. Links. Kai rules, Kai structure. Number 7. Agents of Destruction. Now, Kais aren't made, which is why they're all the same species. However, there's a difference between them and the Gods of Destruction. Gods of Destruction are chosen, which is why they're not all the same species. It gets weird. To do this, an angel who served Gods of Destruction, yet are also more powerful than them, gotta look at that one someday. Maybe next week. You are the ones that are responsible for choosing replacements. They are known as Agents of Destruction. That work for the universe, that work for their universe's God of Destruction, who in turn maybe become Gods of Destruction themselves one day. This is evident for Vegeta, who wants to become the Universe's 7 next God of Destruction if Beerus ever dies. Sorry, guys. So the Gods of Destruction are kind of weird. Number 6. Angels and Destroyers. While we're on the subject of angels, they're kind of interesting. Even though they serve the Gods of Destruction, they are more powerful than them, serving right under the Grand Priest, who in turn serves the Omni King Zeno. The job of the angels are to keep their respective gods in check, but are also responsible for training them and their possible future replacements. Yeah, it's weird. I'm just going to end that one right there. Number 5. Kai trainees. Now, Kais don't live forever and can die. However, like Gods of Destruction, they can take a lower class Kai, and that Kai in turn can be trained to become a Supreme Kai someday. It takes lots of years. And how do you know a Kai is a Supreme Kai? They usually wear a special type of earring, which, if you remember my last video, are the Potaras, which allow people to fuse without the need of a cool dance. So the point is, like God of Destruction, Supreme Kais can be replaced if they die, which sometimes is highly unlikely. No, oh, hang on. Let's see. Hang on, guys. I gotta count again. Linked. Kai rules, Kai structure, Ancient Destruction, Gods and Angels. Okay. Number 4. Wait, hang on. Okay, let's see. Oh, hang on, guys. Okay, let's see. Links, Kai rules. No fighting. Destruction. Links, angels. A bit of a retcon. When Kai replacements is number 4, actually. So, let's go on to number 3. Kai fusions. Now, I've already mentioned this in my last video, but I'm going to mention it again just for clarity. Kai fusions are permanent fusions, specifically with Potaras. When 2 Kai fuse via the Potara earrings, those fusions are in fact permanent, and they can never be undone. Well, undone by normal means. You gotta use Dragon Balls. It's all types of complicated. Yeah, it's really weird. Anywho, and if you also, 2 of these prime examples are Kibito and Supreme Kai Shin to form Kibito Kai. And another most popular list is when Goku Black and Zamasu from an alternate timeline fuse to form Fuse Zamasu. And if you remember my description, you'll remember half-melted face, purple slime jelly arm. He also got a little cuckoo, believing that instead of just wanting to destroy mortals, he wanted to destroy every single universe, including the Omni King, which was weird. Just weird. So the point is, when Kai fuse, it's dangerous. We don't really know what happens if a God of Destruction fuses, but it's probably not much better. Number 2. Kai attitude. Now, if you know the Kais from the Dragon Ball series, they are in good touch with our heroes, even though they are a bit smug. However, sorry, lost my train of thought. However, as we've seen from Kais of the other universe, they are more smug. They are even smugger than them, since they've never interacted with mortals before, so they always find it weird when the Kais of Universe 7 would act all friendly and chummy, believing that they were above mortals. This could be due to the fact that they've never faced the problems of of that Universe 7 has faced before, so there would be no reason to interact with mortals. No Majin Buu, no Cell, no Frieza, no Fusamasu, although that one is questionable. And finally, number 1, the bosses. Now, Angels, Gods of Destructions, and Kais all serve under the Omni King Zen. All serve under the Grand Priest, who in turn serves under the Omni King Zeno, and later the future Zeno. As the Omni Kings, despite their small, cute appearance and childlike nature, they are depicted as powerful. An example of this is when Future Zamasu completely destroyed Future Trunks' timeline. It got nuts, man. It got nuts. However, he was able to survive the destroyed timeline and went to live with the present and went to live with the Zamasu of Goku's timeline. Despite their happy-go-lucky nature, the Kais and the Gods of Destruction are very, very afraid of him, since, has the power to destroy the entire universe. I don't want to see what happens when those two get mad. That would be crazy. So, those are my top 10 facts about Gods of Destruction and the Kais. Sorry if it seemed a little choppy. It's just kind of lost count. I really should learn that better. So, you guys want me to do more Dragon Ball videos? What do you want me to do? What video? Do you want me to cover characters? Which ones? Techniques? Which ones? And so on and so forth. Let me know in the comments down below. Please subscribe to my channel. I don't update often, but when I do, just hit that little bell icon, and you'll get all the latest updates. Well, that's all for now. This is Jack Hiller saying, see ya!